Hi everyone, welcome back for another whiskey review. Today I'm going to be exploring my Ardnamurchan. Now, I think I may never be able to pronounce it properly, but I do say Ardnamurchan, with the N being just a bit silent, but may or may not be the right way of saying it. But that's the best you're going to get out of me. So this came into New Zealand a number of months ago, maybe 2 or 3 months ago. And this was part of Ardnamurchan's virtual whiskey tasting, which they sent some samples down to New Zealand. And at the time, I bought 2 of these on purpose because I wanted to obviously open and drink one during the session, which was led by the team from Ardnamurchan over in Scotland. And I wanted to keep one for reviews later. So the first one I'm going to be looking at out of the box as their first ever single malt release, the AD 092001. Now this was a much anticipated single malt, obviously the first one they've released, and bottled at 46.8%. Now there's actually quite a lot to be said about the distillery itself, which may require a video on its own. It's very cool stuff, lots of cool stuff, blockchain and stuff they use for packaging, which is all very sustainable, the greenest distillery in Scotland. But the first one out of the pack is the AD 092001, which is made with peated and unpeated barley together, and they've created a single malt out of it using ex-bourbon cask and ex-sherry casks. Now obviously, to be a Scotch single malt whiskey has to be aged for 3 years or more, but from memory this is a 5-year-old single malt. Alright, let's get into it. Now if you've been following my content for a while, I'm a big fan of anything that's at minimum 46% non-chill filtered, and 46 and above I like, and this one being at 46.8 I'm already a fan of, because I just like whiskies at 46 or higher. Ooh, you can smell that sort of sweet malt or grain sort of character on the nose straight away, but there's a distinct honey or a waxy character on the nose as well. Kind of similar to a Clonleash or a Deanston. I don't know if that's what they specifically were looking to do, because every distillery creates their own unique spirits. Definitely loads of honey. And I mean, there's no distinct peaty character. You can sort of notice it in the background, but it's not overpowering in any way. It's very subtle. I'm very much just getting honey and sort of like a maritime seaside character on the nose. Maybe kind of, I don't know, do I say Talisker? Now Talisker does give you a significant kind of smoky character on the nose. This one is definitely less than that. Maybe liken it to a Hazelburn, maybe from Campbelltown, in terms of that sort of bit of floral, bit of mandarin sort of character that's coming on the nose. All right, well, let's take a sip, see what it's all about. It's very soft and delicate. That sort of minerality is there straight away. It's actually very soft on the palate, considering this is the first whiskey I'm drinking today. Very soft. There was no burn. There's sweetness lingering on tip of the tongue. And there is a smoky character on the palate, but it's not overpowering by any imagination. Very light. could be an amazing whiskey for someone who is perhaps scared of the Isla whiskies, which are heavily peated and unapproachable for them. But this could be a great introduction into peaty whiskies for someone who's maybe a bit scared of them. I'm not scared of them. I like peaty, more the better, but this is quite nice. I just can't get over how delicate it was on the palate. And the sweetness is really, really good. Maybe just a hint of pepper, and there is an overall woody, ashy character on the palate all up, which is just gorgeous, and sets the scene for the next 3 samples, which I'm really, really looking forward to discover. Well, there it is, Ardnamurchan's first ever single malt, and I've had the distinct pleasure of reviewing it. Now, I do believe the bottles are all sold out. I have a couple in my collection, which I want to keep for a very long time and open them at a later date to cross-reference with the other releases that might come. This week is very exciting. In New Zealand, we've had their second ever release come in, which is just really, really good. And I haven't opened it yet, but I will look to do a review of it very, very soon, which will be quite cool. Wow. Quite cool. You know, I mean, I like to back these guys. I think we're in for an amazing journey. You know, they've only been going since 2014, I believe, but there's some really, really good whiskey brains behind us, some amazing people, and I'm very excited for these people, and it'd be quite cool to see what comes out next. Well, if you're liking the content, please like, share, and subscribe. Otherwise, I'll see you in the very near future with another whiskey review. See you later. Bye-bye.